Hi there and welcome to the CarAdvice Garage. I'm Tegan Lawson with a look at what's making news headlines this week. ANCAP ramps up. Is this the beginning of the end for diesel and the hype over a hypercar? But first, the fight against fake. A police raid in China resulted in the seizure of around 33,000 fake Toyota car parts, many of which would have made their way to Australia. Acting on information supplied by Toyota Australia, Chinese police raided a manufacturing facility and found parts like filters and cables, as well as airbags, brake pads and more. The counterfeiting factory also had branded Toyota genuine parts boxes with barcodes and serial numbers. It's the latest bust in the fight to stop fake, cheap and unreliable genuine parts. From 2018, ANCAP will align its criteria with Euro NCAP, effectively becoming part of the global NCAP network. At the moment, ANCAP uses the European data as a basis for some tests, but once the two organisations are on the same page, ANCAP will be able to provide crash test data on which Euro NCAP can base its ratings. Meantime, ANCAP are continuing to raise awareness of its date stamp campaign and are reminding us that because of ongoing changes in the requirements for 5 stars, a car that's stamped with tested 2013, that is 5 stars, may not have the same level of safety as something that's stamped with tested 2016. Queen Elizabeth II herself has announced that the UK will accelerate its exploration of autonomous vehicles. The new legislation allows driverless vehicles to be tested on public roads, a move that's likely to attract the attention of many a manufacturer. The UK is suddenly looking like a great country to launch an autonomous driving project. In recalls this week, 1,454 current generation Suzuki Swift and Swift Sport models are being recalled over concerns a brake fluid leak could lead to brake failure. For more information on recalls, check out the news section on CarAdvice.com. Something now that may be of interest to JDM fans. The 2017 Subaru BRZ has been unveiled with an aggressive-looking reshaped front bumper and tweaks to the rear too. It's due to go on sale here in the 4th quarter of this year. Meantime, Godzilla is on the way. The 2017 Nissan GT-R has been launched in Belgium. We're likely to get the Premium Edition and the Nismo-tuned Track Edition, but maybe not the Black Edition. Great Wall is set to return to Australia, offering a new ute model, dealer network, and rather than having an Australian distributor, it'll have an in-house national distribution network aligned with sister brand Haval. Meantime, Haval has also made it clear it won't be using diesel engines in the future, saying diesel is effectively dying and the future is electric and turbocharged petrol. Haval has also announced that it will retire the manual transmission as well. Well, how about this? The most powerful street-legal hypercar ever built in Italy, and it's not a Ferrari. Say hello to the Mazzanti Avantra Millicavalli. A final teaser video has been published online. This thing has a 7.2-litre bi-turbo V8 engine that produces 746 kilowatts or 1,000 horsepower and 1,200 newton meters. Solving the problem of buses clogging up lanes. The so-called Land Airbus will be trialled in China later this year. It straddles 2 lanes and allows traffic to pass underneath it. I'm not sure if that's the best idea or the worst idea I've ever seen. For more news and reviews at CarAdvice.com. I'll be back with more news headlines next week. Until then, remember, keep an eye out for pedestrians and cyclists. Oh, and also cats, kangaroos and wombats and birds and turtles. And oh my God, why don't the animals just stay off the road?